Hey guys, welcome back. Aurabomb here, bringing you another one of our post-rotation TCGO live videos. Today we're actually playing something a little bit spicy. We've done a lot of the main decks I've wanted to do on, well, as far as post-rotation goes, on my live deck series before the set came out on TCGO. But today I want to do some more spicy stuff that's like, you know, kind of fun to play versus viewers. And today we're playing a Lele Raticate GX. But before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like. All right, that's important. Let's try to get 50 likes. You guys have been killing it. Don't forget to drop a like, man. It supports so much. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers, which is kind of wild to me. We're like a little bit below 800 away, which is crazy. So like, you know, even the more likes we get, the more people see my videos, the more people subscribe. So don't forget to drop that like. It's always really appreciated. Remember, if you drop a like and answer a comment question a day, you have a chance to win a couple Celestial Storm codes in the comments. So don't forget that either. Today's question of the day is going to be, who is your least favorite Alolan Pokemon? I know most people have their favorites. I want to know what you think is the ugliest Alolan Pokemon. I gotta know in the comments, so let me know. I think that's it. We'll be playing against viewers as always. If you ever want a chance to battle me, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord and subscribe to me on Twitch because that's where I get my priority matches. But let's go over the deck first. So Alolan Raticate here, 200 HP, fighting type weakness, which always sucks. Psychic resistance, which isn't bad. 3 retreat cost, which sucks. But it does have some interesting attacks in Chuck Away. Discard the 2 cards in your hand. This attack does 40 more damage for each card you discard this way. So you can hit for 80 damage, 110 with a Choice Band. You can OHKO things with Dark Weakness with Choice Banded Raticate. So that's pretty cool. Just being able to chip the board for 80 damage isn't bad either. So I like Raticate for that reason. We can't use Hyper Fang because as you're going to be seeing shortly, we play no energies in this deck. But we can use Item Maniac GX. Search your deck for up to 6 item cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. So obviously you're like judge baiting at that point, but if you don't feel like putting any chip damage on the board, you don't want to attack, it doesn't really accomplish you anything, you could always use your Item Maniac GX. Get a bunch of items in your hand, and then you can toss them away with Chuck Away. You can grab like 4 tools and 2 Ultra Balls and chuck away both those, all 4 tools, your 2 Ultra Balls, and go from there. Because as you're seeing, we are playing it with a Rotom build, which I'm actually really excited about. This is going to be a little bit of a fun video. It's post rotation too, so we're not rocking with things like Flowstone. But it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so check it. We talked about the Raticate. We are playing a 3/3 line with the new Rattata. I believe all Rattatas have 40 HP. All Alolan Rattatas, that is. Yeah, these all have 40 HP. Yeah, they all do, so it doesn't really matter which one we play. This one has Call for Boss, which means you can search your deck for Alolan Raticate GX, put it into your hand, which is pretty nice. We are playing with the Rotoms. This one has free retreat, which is the main reason why we're playing it, but its spinning fan attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, which is not bad. If you guys don't know what these Rotoms do, they all have the same ability, Roto Motor. If you have 9 or more Pokemon tool cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy and the attack cost. So the whole point of this deck is, since there's no real way to turn off abilities post-rotation, all we want to do is, excuse me, all we want to do is attack for free. That's the whole point of the deck, just free attacks non-stop. So Spinning Fan's a nice way to put things in range. We have 2 Heat Rotoms, mainly for metal matchup. Stack Attack, it could be annoying, things like that. Heat Blast does 80 with a Choice Band, that's 110, which does OHKO Stack Attack. I think even if it has 4 Stack Attackers on board, you still OHKO with a Choice Band, which is pretty nice. We got Rotom, which not only discards special energy, but is a grass type attacker. So with a little bit of spread damage, a banded Rotom does take a knockout on Lycanroc, so that's another reason why we're playing the Fan Rotom. The spread damage is pretty useful. I want to play 2 more or 1 more, but it's kind of rough to find space, but we'll see. I haven't played this deck too much, so we can maybe make cuts. 3 Psychic Rotoms with Plasma Slice, that just OHKOs anything Psychic weak for the most part, and this one is electric version. I guess we run into Ho-Oh, we can OHKO things with Ho-Oh, I guess, but I figured might as well have one different in case of resistance. It is the hardest hitting Rotom we have, so it's pretty nice in its own right. Frost Rotom does Frost Crush, attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. It is in destruction against Rayquaza, so if you play against Rayquaza, Frost Crush is amazing. This all has like one of the higher HPs of all the Rotoms, I think. Yeah, these have 90, this one has 70, these have 70, this one also has 90, yeah. Wash Rotom is just 50 snipe on your opponent's bench. So it's pretty handy if you do some Fan Rotom shenanigans. Maybe you whiff an OHKO with this Rotom. So having access to that is pretty nice. Now, everything else is just kind of support to get tools in discard pile. We have 4 Acro Bikes, standard stuff there. Only 2 Nest Balls. I want to play more, but I could only fit 2. We are playing 4 Ultra Balls. They're too important to not play because you have to discard your tools. Otherwise, I'd play 4 Nest Balls and maybe 2 of these. but at the same time, now we're playing Raticate. Before I was playing Raticate, I was playing Macargo. Macargo was super dope because you could manipulate what you top deck to toss away tools. But because, you know, post rotation, we already did Macargo in one of my Ludicolo videos. We're gonna be doing Macargo again in an eventual Zoroark video. So I feel like it's appropriate to play Raticate GX. How often do I get to play Raticate GX, right? I don't know. One stretcher, because we are playing with a bunch of these, like 2 ofs, 1 of Rotoms. So it's nice to have these back for the right matchups. 3 Shrine of Memories, only had space for Shri, or Shrine of Punishment, I should say. Only had space for 3, but the punishment is just really good for chip damage throughout the game. 4 Cynthia, 4 Guzma, 2 Judge, 1 Lele, and I believe 3 Sophocles. It's another way to discard and draw. Just, you know, we don't really need to. It's not like we're digging for energies, right? We're not really digging for combo pieces. All we're doing is trying to toss away our tools as early as possible. So having Sophocles feels like the best option for us. And of course, the rest of these are just heavy counted tools. 4 choice bands, because we did talk about the math fixing earlier. 3 escape boards, because a lot of these Pokemon have free retreat with the escape board, except for Raticate. Which is why we play 4 Guzmas. 3 Hustle Belt, which is really interesting because there's so many matchups where the Hustle Belt will be useful, especially like if you play against opponent spread. It's so dope. If the Pokemon discards attached has 30 HP or less remaining and has any damage counters on it, so it has to be damaged and has 30 HP or less remaining. Its attacks do 60 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So 60 more damage to everything, not just non-GX, not just GX, I mean, but also non-GX. And also we're playing 4 Poison Barb. We're just trying to add up as much damage as possible. So Poison Barb is another great way. Just let a Pokemon get knocked out, and then they poison your opponent, and you combine that with Shrine of Memories, and you should be able to put a bunch of damage on the board, which is always really nice to put things in range. But anyways, that's gonna be the deck, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get some battles versus some viewers. So I'm gonna go ahead and challenge GMU boy. So shout out to my Discord. I am recording this pretty early, which kind of sucks, but I am getting away with recording this. I did find some people that are willing to play me. So if I think that he's gonna be playing Glaceon. I believe he plays Glaceon, which is kind of rough, only because everyone in our deck does get OHKO'd by Glaceon, and we don't have any metal type Rotoms, so we can't necessarily abuse it. But oh, maybe he's not playing Glaceon. Oh, I think he's playing Stacker Tacker. Bro, we pulled so many Stacker Tackers in our like pack opening videos after the one I uploaded. If you guys don't know, excuse me. I did just wake up, so anyways, we uploaded that 100 pack opening video, right? 150 packs or something like that. Actually no, I think it was less than 150. But I opened those packs, and these are kind of awkward leads. I'm gonna lead with this one. I don't want to play. I mean, if he's playing Naga, then this is gonna be really good. But this opening hand is pretty bad. I mean, we have Acrobike, so it's not awful. If we don't play Lele's in this deck, by the way. I wanted to make this as budget friendly as possible, so I just play a bunch of draw supporters. There's a Stacker Tacker, bro. It's on. It's time. All we need to do is draw some stuff to get out of the situation. But the problem with this deck is that it's really low HP, so you're kind of at the mercy of just drawing out of the situation. If we can get out, some Raticates early, then having that high HP Raticate is gonna be pretty handy. And the cool thing about Stacka is that Shrine of Memories does not. Ultra Wall does not stop Shrine of Memories, it only stops attacks. So we'll be able to put some chip damage on the board Shrine of Memories as well, which is another reason why we don't really mind tossing away choice bands. So that's pretty cool in its own right as well. But he's going to be reducing damage, but like I said, Banded Rotom does do the work. And a lot of the times I'm just going to be attaching tools to Pokemon that will be knocked out just to force him in the discard pile. He is playing the Poipole, so I guess once the time comes I will play down the Rotom myself. He is playing Beast Ball too. That's something I really want to play around with. I don't know how useful it is. It just depends on if I play like a really heavy Ultra Beast deck. You just have to find the space for it, right? Because if I do, I want to play like, what's that called? Ultra Recon Squad plus Ultra Beast, and just like a crap ton of Ultra Beast. That seems like a card I have a lot of fun with. Let's see if I can draw something decent off of this Acrobike. Oh, cool. Not 1, but 2 judges. Alright, this has free retreat, so that could be handy. I'm gonna just play down all my Pokemon, to be honest. These are all good in this matchup, and as much as I would like to... I mean, I have to keep the tools in the deck because I have to discard them, right? So, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna judge. I'm not really accomplishing much by judging, but, you know, it's something, right? No tools in the discard pile, unfortunately, but we can draw a bunch off Lele. So that's pretty cool in its own right. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to. You know what? I'm gonna sack off Rotom. I'm gonna sack off Rotom. I feel like that's like the best case because he can attack for 1 energy, so I can't just use my Alolan Rattata. I don't have 2 Rattatas down, so I'm gonna sack off Rotom because it's not gonna be doing anything for me this game. I mean, sure, he might play Beast Energy, but whatever, it's fine. Am I recording? Is everything recording? All right, cool. Everything's recording. Dope. I always gotta double check before the video gets too deep. Unfortunately, we don't play any Ultra Beasts, so we can't abuse this Beast Stadium. We didn't get Shrine yet either, but it's fine. We only play 3, so it makes sense. I think right now we're gonna have to play Cynthia because drawing 4 doesn't seem that good. Probably only drawing 3. Alpha Lele, because we don't have any tools, right? If we had like tools and we were digging for like Ultra Ball, then maybe. But in this case, no. That was the first time I think on TCGO where I got 2 of the same cards using Acrobike, which is kind of funny. He is playing Max Potion. Luckily, we do get to Oko pretty much everything. And his recycle system's pretty good as well. I gotta abuse that card more often in some of my decks. I mean, like, there's only so many decks I want to play that in. There was one deck. Yeah, the only deck I really want to play that in is Rayquaza because I've had some late game issues with Rayquaza, post rotation build, because I'm not playing. Usually, what I was doing was the Dragon Majesty's Drampa was a card I was playing around with, and that card is super duper good. But because it does attack accelerate to a dragon, right? But now I have to use the energy recycle system so I can draw my energies more often for late game at least. There's a Cynthia. He needs a retreat too, which is going to be kind of rough because he did lead with Sakataka. So he has to find Guzma at some point. And hopefully we can find ourselves a Shrine of Memories because look at all these Pokemon. Almost all of them are GX mons. Sophocles is not the card I wanted to see right now, unfortunately. Is there any other Pokemon we're going to want to play down? I don't think so. Because these are like literally the Pokemon for this matchup. So I'm actually going to play that down and just play Cynthia here. Maybe I should have played Lele. This would have been super nice if I had more tools. Like really nice if I had more tools. And really nice if I had a Raticate in hand. Or a way to put Raticate to the active. Unfortunately we don't. So I'm actually just going to Ultra Ball right now. And hold on to these Ultra Balls. I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay, because what I can do next turn is I can Guzma and start attacking something. So, I don't want to play down this Poison Barb, actually. But he can't Oko Raticate, so I think it's in my best interest to actually Ultra Ball right now. And get myself... I don't want to toss Ultra Balls if I can help it. So I'm going to Ultra Ball right now and get myself Raticate. And then next turn I'm going to Guzma and use my GX attack. Yeah, because he won't be able to Oko this by any means. Unless he's playing like baby, whatever it's called, but he won't be able to do anything with it. Alright, so as long as this thing can avoid damage, we can next turn Item Maniac, because we have 4 Ultra Balls in hand, and just get a bunch of tools in our hand. We have to pull up like maybe his other stack attacker. And we have a 3 retreat, so we're going to be attacking with Raticate the whole time, which kind of sucks. And hopefully we can find ourselves a Shrine too, and a draw supporter as well. We are playing a pretty hefty amount, but I feel like without Lele, I should probably be playing more, to be honest. Like, I want to be playing 12 without Lele. But, you know, it's fun. This deck without Lele is a lot more fun. Because you're already going to be ideally digging through your deck, playing cards like Sophocles and like lots of Ultra Balls. Another card I wanted to play in this deck, not even to search Pokemon, but just to thin, was play Mystery Treasure, because that is a discard. But unfortunately, we couldn't do that. So Skateboard is pretty nice. Do I play it down though? I don't think I played it down quite yet. I'm actually going to pull up this other stack attacker here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Item Maniac. And hopefully he doesn't judge me. It'd be the best case scenario. But we're just going to get out a bunch of tools. We don't have many tools, do we? Oh yeah, we have all of our choice bands. Let's get out 2 choice bands. Hustle Belts, I don't really see Hustle Belt coming into work because he's going to Oko everything with this deck. So I'm going to get out all my Hustle Belt and 1 Poison Barb. I think that's it, right? There's no other tools I want to get. I mean, I could get like Acrobike and just 4 tools. And then Acrobike will help me draw something. I kind of like that idea a little bit more because we're going to play 2 Ultra Balls, right? So what I'm going to do actually is do that. I'm going to put away the choice bands. Do I put away the choice bands though? I mean, if this stack attacker stays active, I mean, we're going to be attacking, right? I think I still get the acrobike, so I'm gonna actually just grab one acrobike. Help me dig a little bit more. And let's see if my opponent can judge me. Or copycat with my massive hand. We can toss 4 tools, and there's 6 tools in our hand right now, and we can use chuck away and put a bunch of damage on the board. If he judges me, we get more cards in our hand, which is always nice. If he copycats, he gets a bunch of cards in his hand, but at this point in the game, I think we actually can win. We have only 1 tool in the discard pile right now, though, so we're actually not going to be able to attack yet. I mean, we get a chuck away, which means we get 6 tools in the discard pile, which puts us at 7, which means we're 2 away. And if this thing ever gets knocked out, then we're fine as well. There's a dumbbells. Ooh, dumbbells. Dumbbells doesn't really stop us. I mean, it does stop us from taking a knockout because I believe it has 250 HP now. But if we ever get our shrine, oh, we even got Cynthia. That's amazing. Yeah, it has 250 HP. But if we ever get shrine, we still take knockouts every turn. So we're gonna go ahead and start ultra balling away some stuff. We don't need hustle belts this game, so we'll get rid of all of our hustle belts. And we're gonna acrobike actually. So let me actually grab some of these Pokemon, put them on my hand. Because we're gonna Cynthia anyways, and acrobike as well. So let me go ahead and toss. I'd rather toss the choice band, to be honest. We have 3 more in the deck, and it just feels a lot more appropriate. I wish I could toss Pokemon, but we have to toss tools first. Let me just grab this, and that does leave us. Maybe we can get like our last Ultra Ball here, or like a Sophocles. Yeah, that's perfect actually. I don't know how many tools that gives us. Right now we have 1, we have 4, 5. We have 5 tools. This makes it 7. And it's a pretty decent draw card right now. So we'll just toss these guys. And if we can get 1 more tool off this acrobike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. Because we're gonna be using chuck away here. We did not get a tool. Which one do we not need? We don't need you. I'd rather have the ability to bench. Oh, well, I keep doing that backwards, bro. Okay, my bad. I forget exactly. That's like the 2nd time I've done that. I gotta be more careful. Anyways, we don't actually need that Rotom, so I'm actually gonna toss it. I don't see him having any grass speak Pokemon. We don't have Guzma yet either, which is kind of crazy. Do I toss this one, or do I toss? Yeah, I think I toss this one, and I am gonna toss a tool. So we are just literally 1 tool away. If we can top deck a tool, we can use Sophocles on it. You're hitting for a big boy 60. But it is 1, 2, 2, 5, 7, 8. We literally just need 1 more tool in the discard pile. So this is why I try my best not to attach the tools until like really late game. There's an Acerola, which means he's actually gonna be able to start doing damage here, which is it's not a big deal because this is my only GX Pokemon, and this thing goes down. It's not even like, it doesn't really affect me that much. And he did attach a Beast Energy to this one, so if he's gonna max potion it, it's not gonna look good for him. I think at this point though, I don't really want to toss away more Pokemon, but to be fair, I'm only attacking with these dudes, so Sophocles isn't the worst play here, especially if I can draw another tool card. Oh my god, that's perfect actually. Is that what I want to do? Is lose his choice band though? He only hits me for 90. He doesn't even take it to a KO. This card is never going to be good. Actually, he has B-strings in this deck, so these cards are actually going to be good. I'm going to Cynthia and try to get another tool to chuck away, I think. I think I'd rather attach this choice band because we only have so many choice bands left in the deck, and I gotta preserve the choice bands. So if I attach a Rotom, I'm still hitting 240, so I think I have to attach it to Heat Rotom. But we'll go ahead and Cynthia here. That just feels like the more appropriate play. And we didn't get any tools, which kind of sucks, but we can use this. All right, we can toss away that. So let's toss it away this time. And I don't really want to chuck away, because we have Guzma in hand, so there's not really a reason to chuck away. We still haven't found a single shrine though. We play 3 shrines, so it is kind of annoying that we haven't found any shrines. If we chuck away, we can toss this Rotom, And I guess we can also toss Raticate, which doesn't feel too bad. And then we could always take a knockout against this thing using a different Pokemon later instead of just Rotom. So I think I'm gonna do that actually, because I know we have all of our Raticates in the deck. So we'll toss those both those boys away. And this should be 9, I believe. We have 9 down there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do. So now we start taking Okos and everything. And we have 2 Guzmas in hand, which means we get 2 turns of knocking something out. We can start by knocking out a Stakataka, right? Because the Stakataka does stop me from taking Okos against Rotom. We also stop him from taking prizes here. Obviously, we don't want to play Shrine quite yet until we're pretty comfortable. But Choice Band does knock out all Stakataka. So we're going to go ahead and start, because this only hits 160, right? So we'll start by knocking out one of these boys. A Heat Blast here. We are hitting 200. So we're not hitting as much as I thought we were. Is it before weakness? I guess it is before weakness, huh? No, it's after. I thought we hit 180, 110 becomes 220, right? Okay, so we hit 220. And Stakataka's max HP is 220. But, oh, I see what's happening. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. I get this one person, like, this one person has called me like 4 times today, but they haven't left a message. Oh, but they're also, okay, it's one of those, like, sales numbers, because they all have different ending numbers. Okay, I gotta be careful with those. Another stacker. All right, so I believe we hit 240, right? So this thing will be OHKO'd by a Rotom. So at this point in the game, I think we win. We can play a Shrine now, because I don't mind if he takes 2 prizes off Eradicate, because Rotom actually just kind of closes the game out for me. Because we hit 240, right? And this thing right now is 250 HP, and I have to hit him for 260 for knockouts. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play Guzma. I'm going to keep thinning my deck so I can draw Guzmas. I'm going to take a knockout here with this Rotom, because we do hit for weakness. He's not playing weakness policy, which is pretty nice. We get another Rotom down. I think I will play Shrine. I will let him take his 2 prizes, because I think we'll win no matter what at this point, especially if I do just Ultra Ball here, because I don't think we're going to need to play Stretcher. I don't want to lose the Guzos in my hand. I don't think we're going to need to play Stretcher, though. So if he does judge me, this means I'm getting 2 less cards. So I'm actually going to drop the Stretcher, because as long as I have Guzma, I can always just do damage on that thing later. I will grab the Electric Rotom, because it does do the most damage. And I still have, how many Guzmas left? I don't have any Guzmas. These are my last 2 Guzmas. So I'm glad I'm thinning, to say the least. I'm glad I'm thinning. We'll go ahead and Plasma Slice. Take our knockout here. We are hitting right now for 220. So if we can get a little bit more chip damage on this Naga, I think we'll win. Then again, he can always Max Potion, which is kind of annoying. We need to find another Choice Band, actually. Because we can knock out a Lele too, because Lele doesn't get any boost. We have 2 more Choice Bands in the deck, so as long as I can find another Choice Band as well, we can just win. If we can top deck a Choice Band, that's like best case scenario, right? Because then I can just Guzma up a Lele and knock it out with any of my Rotoms. Any of these main boy Rotoms, I should say. Because I'm assuming he's going to Max Potion. He's going to take 2 prizes, so we can still lose. So maybe I shouldn't have played this Shrine. I should have probably timed it a little bit better. But it's fine. I just love playing Shrine. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, leave me alone. I love Shrine. We can also knock out a Staka. We only hit 160, which becomes 140. But with more chip damage, I think we just keep attacking what's in front of us and preserve the Guzmas as long as possible. But it's just more options, right? If he judges me, that gives me a couple chances to draw Choice Band and Guzma. So that's pretty handy in its own right. We can always next turn play Nest Ball after he takes a knock. He is going to Max Potion something. I don't think it matters who he Max Potions though, because once again we're going for the Lele most likely. More Dumbbells. Dumbbells are it's pretty smart right now. Dumbbells is pretty cool in this deck. It's just a shame because I think you would need to have like a bunch of Stackers down. Like you need to have at least 2 Stackers down to stop yourself. No, because Banded Dawnwings, which is the only real threat to like Naga as a deck, still hits 300 against you. So there's nothing you can do to stop a Banded Dawnwings from knocking you out. So instead of Dumbbells, I personally want to try out Weakness Policy. We have Free Retreat with this dude. He's going to take 2 more prizes off this, which means he has to take 2 more knockouts. But but everything is taking some damage, which is pretty cool. Leaving this with 160 HP remaining. With 2 stackers, I have to hit him for 180 to take a knockout here, and I can't do that quite yet. We're not getting a shrine yet, though. So, I guess I thin more by playing a Rotom down. These Rotoms don't really do much. I can hit him for 120, which forces him to play a max potion. He still needs to take 2 more knockouts to win the game. So I think I'm at the mercy of top decking, which is not good. I could also just knock this thing out. I can knock this thing out now, giving me another prize. And then he has to find another max potion. I think no matter what, he needs to find another max potion this turn. He's only used 1 though, so I'm sure he has a bunch in his hand. So I can take another prize here. We play down this Rotom. If I use a Guzma for doing this though, is that worth my time? Because I don't know what I have that's prized that could be useful right now. Because I'm only hitting 100 against everything, which means 200 using you. And with the dumbbells, that means I'm out of range. I can't knock him out. So I can always hit 120 against this, but we don't have a choice band in hand right now. So I kind of want to preserve, because if this thing's at 140, which it will be, I still need a choice band though. I think I just attack this thing. I think that's my best play. Is that my best play? Okay, this thing will be at 140, right? Which means I can hit him for 120. And that won't be a knockout, it'll be 10. So, because at the end of my turn, he'll be 30. At the beginning of my turn, he'll be 40. And then at the end of my turn, it'll be 50. So actually, yeah, I think I have to preserve my Guzmas, because I can always Guzma Lele for game. All right, dope, that's what I'm gonna do then. And he can't take multiple prizes 1 turn, so he could always GX with his Naga. He never landed any B strings, so obviously he won't be able to do it. But yeah, I think this is right, because he'll be 40 when it starts my turn. He'll be 50 at the end of his turn, which is a knockout on a Lele. So, so as long as I preserve my Guzmas, I can win. I have the higher chance to win this game off of knocking out a Lele, because I don't want him to judge me and then I lose. So yeah, I think I just win now. Yep, I think I just win. I think 120 plus 40. Yeah, this is knockout. Dope. I'm sorry, I'm just really tired because I just woke up and I'm getting a little bit under the weather too. But I think the math checks out. So I can just tell him well played. We never drew a choice band either, so I'm glad this ended up working out. So Shrine of Punishment, man. You guys wonder why I played it in all my decks. This is why. I don't think this reduces damage at all. Yeah, there you go. Shrine of Punishment. This is what I would have loved to have. Shrine of Punishment way earlier, but I'm glad I played that down when I did, because if I didn't play down when I did, I think I would have potentially lost that game, because he could have always Guzma'd up the Raticate. But that's going to be game 1. Let's go ahead and see if I can battle against Crimson. Why would you tell him? No, he can tech. Not cool. Anyways, he told the other opponent he told my other opponent that I was playing Rotom, so that's not fun. I like to surprise. Also, now my opponents can tech me, because all my people in my Discord, they just love to counter deck, man. It's true. It's funny. It's like a meme at this point. What is his username? I have it right over here. Dank Tyrone. That's a good name. There he is. Let me challenge him. Okay. Let's see what he's playing. I don't know what he's playing. Alright, anyways, we're here against Dank Tyrone. Shout out to you, homie. His username on the Discord is Crimson, so shout out to you, Crimson. I think his username on Twitch is Crimson too, so anyways, appreciate both of you guys. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna give him a heart because I don't want to type. I'm lazy. What do we do here? What do we lead with here? These all have 1 retreat cost. I don't know what he's playing against. I don't think he's playing. Okay, if any. Oh no. This is the Ring of Death. Don't do this to me, game. His opening hand is pretty good though. No, come on. This is a good opening hand. Don't do this to me. Come on. That's unfortunate. I DC'd. Let's try again. Rip me. I need a new computer. So by the way, guys, if any of you guys are interested in my Twitch, I'm currently taking donations because my computer overall is having issues with connectivity. I thought at first it was just my internet, right? And for the longest time, I thought it was just my internet, which really sucks. Man, that was such a good opening hand because we had 4 Pokemon we could have played down, Acrobike and Lele. So we had a lot of options there. But anyways, that sucks. It is what it is. But it turns out that it's actually not my internet, it's my computer. Oh, okay, I thought this was something else entirely. Did it not challenge him? Oh, I clicked OK. I clicked cancel, but it's actually not me because my buddy Blizz came over for that double stream that we did the other day with the big tournament, and his computer actually had amazing internet connectivity using my Wi-Fi, which means it's just my computer is getting old. A lot of antenna problems with it, a lot of just overall problems because now my renders are taking like 3 times as long as they used to be. So the computer's just old and I just need a new computer, and that's kind of what I'm raising money for right now because I can't afford a new computer. This hand is almost the same. This hand would have been great. First of all, if we were going first, yikes. This sucks that we're not going first anymore. I have to keep a Pokemon in my hand. So I'm gonna lead with Rattata, because I can always thin my deck with Rattata's attack, even if it gets knocked out, I guess, which I don't really want it to be knocked out. We'll play you down. I don't think I want to play the other Rotoms down, just because I want to be able to both Ultra Ball and Sophocles, because we don't play Lele, so... Oh, he's playing the frogs. The frogs! Okay, this is going to be pretty good in this matchup, so we're going to try to do that. Dude, it's too bad we can't donk, bro. Oh, we got Cynthia. Okay, that's really good. So we don't want to Sophocles anymore. So, I am going to toss... I have to toss the Ultra Ball, I think. I'm going to toss the Rotom as well, this one, because he's not going to have too many energies on the board. So we'll toss these boys, and we'll get another Rattata down. That way we can use our Call for Family attack, Call for the Boss attack, and evolve into Raticate the following turn. He can't evolve. Oh, actually, he can evolve, but he can only evolve once, so he won't be able to take too many knockouts. We'll just go ahead and Cynthia here. Oh, nice. We got another one in our hand, so that's really good. We can play Shrine now. Do I care to play Shrine now? Not yet. I'm going to hold on to Shrine. I will play Acrobike now, though, because I need a Draw Sporter. This is better than the Rattata, to be honest. This is at least a Draw Sporter next turn, so I'm actually just going to use Call for the Boss, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I might want to do this turn. I don't want to fill up my board with too many Rotoms, especially the lower HP ones, and I don't want to play down things I don't have to, so I'm just going to play Call for the Boss. If he doesn't take a knockout, we do get 2 Raticates, which is pretty dope. I think he will take a knockout, though. Well, I guess he could Wave Splash into a Frogadier. I think Frogadier's attack hits for 20, right? So he can always knock this out, which is not great for me. I'm hoping that he doesn't do that. And I'm hoping I can get like 9 tools super early. We're gonna have to GX, that's for sure, and hopefully he doesn't judge me. That's gonna be the goal, I think, is GX early, and then try to get a bunch of tools into our hand, and Ultra Balls as well. We have Sophocles, which is kind of helpful, so we really only need 1 Ultra Ball and like 5 tools, and then we can toss away pretty much everything between the attack and Sophocles as well. So that's gonna be what we go for. So it looks like he's playing Spread. That's his goal here. Does he have a DCE to attach? Because if not, then we actually get 2 Raticates this turn, which is actually going to be super good for us. Oh, he does have a DCE. Dang. All right, Spread is like our bane. This Spread actually just beats us, which is really bad. So we're going to have to try to knock this thing out as soon as we can, but we definitely need to GX first. So it's not... Oh, actually, this is pretty good. If we can put some poison damage on this thing, that's actually not bad. No point of me shrining quite yet. I do want to Sophocles this turn. So we already lost all of our Raticates. I don't feel like putting another one back on the board. So we're going to do this. What, Acrobike? Yeah, spread is pretty rough. We put this one in our hand, right? This one goes into your hand. Dope. So we toss the other one. Which means we have a couple tools down there already. Actually, yo, spread is really cool because we can, if he puts enough damage on us, we can actually use Hustle Belt, which is super dope. In fact, one more attack and we can Hustle Belt, and we can knock out pretty much anything. That's really cool, actually. So maybe I should play down a Rotom. He's hitting for like what is that, like 200 damage? No, it's 180. 180 is so much damage though. I kind of want to play down these Rotoms. I'm not gonna lie. The only other problem is that I can't switch this thing very easily. So we'll get one spread, right, as I attack, as I Item Maniac. Ideally, I can Guzma the following turn, and then he'll take a second attack, putting me at 60. I'm gonna play down these. It seems so risky. It's so risky. I don't want to do it. I'll play down one, but that's it, because it's just so risky, man. It's so risky. We'll go ahead and Item Maniac. I don't want him to copycat me, but I don't think it really matters. Copycat's a bad card anyways. We'll play some Item Maniac. Let's grab one Ultra Ball and then just a bunch of tools. I don't think we'll need Choice Band that much. Actually, I take that back. I need Choice Band for the Rotom Ball. So I'm not gonna grab Choice Band. I will grab these boys. Yeah, these boys seem pretty good. All right. So that's like what, a bunch of cards. That's 12 cards. Show me the copycat, big dog. A lot of people like to copycat over judge, which I think is the poor play because you should be judging me, but we'll see, man. We'll see if he copycats. More damage. He's gonna put it on Raticate. He's gonna try to knock this thing out sooner rather than later. Let's see what happens. Cynthia, yes, that's really good for us because that means we get to Guzma up something, assuming he doesn't super scoop up this frog. Ooh, we can knock out a Rangaroo. Oh, we can knock out Lottie. Lottie seems like a perfect thing to knock out. He's putting more tools in the discard pile for me, which I will take, bro. Trust me, I will take that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we get it. Yeah, we get to start. Oh, 6. There's 6 tools down there. So we actually get to start attacking for big damage. And I'm going to Hustle Belt, I think, this turn because he doesn't have another frog down. So we're going to start Ultra Balling away from things. We'll start with the Poison Barbs. I don't think I'm going to be using them anymore. We'll grab some more Rotoms. Another Mo Rotom seems pretty decent. Yeah, we'll grab another Mo Rotom. Mo Rotom's going to be good against Greninja if he plays too many Greninjas. How many tools is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought we had Sophocles in hand. Oh, we don't have Sophocles in hand. Oh. I really thought we had Sophocles in hand. Huh. Only have... Huh. Oh, I guess this is what happens when I don't pay attention, man. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to toss away another one here. We'll put you in hand. Put you on board, I mean. I need to toss away some more tools. Put you here. Those are going to be able to hit one amazing numbers. If he does do it again. We don't Shrine. Not yet, at least. It doesn't really accomplish anything if we Shrine now. We could attack something. Like, we could technically knock out Frog this turn. See, putting this Rotom down doesn't feel very good. I'm tossing my Choice Band if I do this. How many tools are down there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing else has a thing, right? We're eventually gonna be able to spread damage, but I guess if one has Choice Band, we'll be fine. We'll do it here. And I don't like Guzmang now, but I mean, now seems like the best time to do it, right? We'll go ahead and knock this thing out in the active. I hate that we're losing Choice Band, but we have like 2 Choice Bands prized. So we should be able to get them off the price at some point. Excuse me. Yeah, we just retreat back into this. And I will go ahead and chuck away, and we'll toss away these tools. And that should be good. Take a prize here. We'll see what we get. He's eventually going to be able to take a knockout. So, ooh, Acrobike could prove to be super good if we just draw the right card. So, we'll see what we can do here. So he's playing spread. So I don't know how I'm going to beat spread. Besides just constantly taking knockouts. He has Lele. Okay, that's how I beat spread. I got an Oko Lele now. That's how I do it. Because I can Oko Lele with the Hustle Belt. Hustle Belted Rotom. He's gonna be able to get off another attack, which means both of these Rotoms will be active. Will be activated. But then he's gonna take a knockout on this one the following turn. Unless I get another Guzma here. We do play 4, I believe. This thing is a problem too, because it can hit the bench for 30. There's a Nest Ball. This helps me thin slightly. I guess we can play down this one because that's free retreat. We can Shrine. Now seems like a decent time to Shrine because we will be knocked out. Well, I mean, he's only hitting us for 50, right? So maybe we don't Shrine yet? Let me do this first. See if we can toss another tool. Sophocles, does that do anything for me? Guzma doesn't really do anything for me. Because we only hit for... God, that thing's a huge threat too. But I don't think we're ever going to be behind on prizes. Not yet, at least. I got to keep the Guzma, so... We'll toss the Sophocles here. I think we have to judge. If I play down the Shrine, I can hit 160 more often. He's going to take a prize here. The spread is so killer for me, bro. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we have more than enough. No, wait a minute. No, we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind. I was counting the Acrobikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we have to figure out how to get one more tool down there. So I'm going to judge. I'm not going to play the Shrine down quite yet. Alright, if I can get one tool off this Acrobike, that'd be ideal. Actually, it doesn't really matter because we're going to chuck away. Yeah, we're just going to chuck away this turn. Yeah, because we're attacking with this, so we're chucking away. If I can hit this thing for 80... Oh, actually, this is kind of rough. I would like to poison him. Wait a minute, he's going to take a knockout next turn, right? There's no way he doesn't take a knockout. Because he's just gonna flying flip again, which will knock out this, which puts another tool in the discard pile. So I'm actually gonna do this now. The only thing that sucks is that this thing is still stuck active, which means he gets another turn, which means he takes a bunch of knockouts actually. That's actually really bad, but we'll see what happens, I guess. That's the one thing I like over. That's why I like Macargo over this. I think Macargo only has a 1 retreat. I actually don't remember, but I definitely don't like Raticate in this deck as much as I like Macargo. Macargo means that you can manipulate what you draw, which means you could properly draw your Sophocles or Ultra Ball, or even like manipulate your Acrobike plays more often, which is why I like the Raticate. But the added effect of being able to use Raticate's GX attack and being able to just throw away a bunch of cards is pretty cool. I know whenever Sightseer comes out, this card is going to be pretty dope as well. But he's going to take a bunch of prizes here, and we're just going to lose, I think. I don't know how we have to top deck a Guzma, which we still have 3 more in the deck, and there's only 16 cards left, so like, you know, like a 1 in 3 chance, almost a little below 1 in 3 chance. So we got a chance. If you can top deck the thing, we just go ahead and Guzma up one of these Leles and take a knockout on it, I think. The counter energy with 20, 40. I'm surprised he's doing this, but I guess he could technically win if he moves all the damage counters off of my Raticate. But that's another tool in the discard pile, which means our abilities are now active. And he does get knocked out on the turn back. And he's still ahead on prizes. So he could take, I guess, one knockout with this. The question is, can I win from there? They'll be able to knock out my Hustle Belted Boy though, which sucks. But I don't think there's anything I could really do about it. Yeah, I think I just lose. I can knock this out here. Toss away Shrine, because I have another Shrine in the deck. I can actually toss away Ultra Ball too, and keep just the good supporters. Take a prize here, put myself at 4 prizes. We're evened up on prizes. He comes in and takes 3 prizes off of Lottie, and then he can never use counter energy on this, which is actually not bad. So I'm actually gonna play this down, because he doesn't really have a way to win after that, I think. We'll chuck away, we'll toss away these boys. It's not great though, because we no longer take Okos ourselves, except on his Pokemon that are weak. So we can take an Oko. I mean, we take an Oko on everything but Lele is what I'm trying to say. We're evened up on prizes. So, but he's gonna, oh, he went into this. So he's gonna Guzma. Oh, wait a minute. He can win. He can. Okay, I have to knock out all the Froakies forever, because he can do some spread damage with this and win the game. He can Guzma and take 2 prizes, right? And I have to hope he never has Guzma himself. Yeah, he just Guzmas. Knocks. Oh, he doesn't even knock this one out. Oh, he's just keeping a bunch. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I have to knock out this then, which I can do now. He's trying to put enough damage to win with counter energy, because if I take a knockout, he can just play another Lele and counter energy, I guess. That's not great, because he has more than enough damage on the board to do so. I could always avoid taking a knockout, but that's just not smart. So I think I have to Guzma up this thing like every turn from now on and knock them out with my buddies over here. This hits for 120, right? It's a knockout. Alright, we'll Plasma Slice, and hopefully we can just keep getting Guzmas over and over again. If they're a prize, then I would like to get them off the prizes every turn. That's not what I wanted to get off the prizes. I'm surprised we had both Heat Rotoms prize, but it's fine. And see if he plays down another one. Because the second he plays it down and puts a counter energy on it, then I'm totally scooping. Because like there's no point in continuing this game. Because it's just going to take too long to watch all the damage counters move. But we knock this out because he doesn't actually Okos in return. So that's pretty handy. And we can judge my opponent down to a low hand size and hope for the best from there. He's only taking 2 prizes, but if he gets one more Lottie or Coco attack off, he wins the game. So he can only take 2 prizes here. If he Guzmas, he can, yeah, if he Guzmas, he can take 3, but he's only taking 2 right now. So he's going to look for the prizes. So he's giving up on the Lele play, I guess, which was kind of greedy on his part. I probably would have taken knockouts myself if I was my opponent. Oh, Guzman's good here, but I have to knock out this thing in front of me because it's like the only thing that can win. So I'm gonna judge. I'm not gonna Guzma. I'm gonna play down this Heat Rotom just to get out of my deck, but I'm gonna judge here. I can't let this Lottie live. This thing has to go. We didn't get another judge or Guzma. I mean, a Shrine of Memories would be perfect here now. Wait a minute. Why can't I attack? Oh no, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that that thing doesn't let you attack the following turn. I did not know that at all. Oh man, that's good to know for the future. I actually did not know that. It's fine. Apparently this thing didn't hit me for weakness, or I'm not weak. I'm weak to dark. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so this thing has got to go. I literally did not know you could not attack the following turn. Well, now you know. Now you got to know, guys. Something to keep in mind. He's playing on choice bands. I think he wins here if he gets himself a Frogadier and attacks. So hopefully he doesn't get a Frogadier and attacks. We have to hope he doesn't get Frogadier for the next couple of turns, actually. He has a lot of cards in his deck, so we're literally banking the rest of this game off him not getting Frogadier. We have to retreat this too, which thank God we have Guzma. Oh, but we can't just... I think that's game. Because we can attack, and then he comes in and actually just hits me with that Rain Splash. So I don't think we have any more. Actually, we have some more skateboards. I did preserve them in the deck for this reason. All right, here's what I'll do. If I Lele, I draw 3. If I Sophocles, I draw 4. So we're going to Sophocles. We could have drawn 4 with Lele, actually, if I play down this Rotom, but it's fine. I'm going to Sophocles instead. I got to find this skateboard. No, we didn't find it. Oh, that sucks. You know, there's 2 in the deck. I know they were in the deck because I know that choice bands are prized, which means there's at least 1 in the deck because we have 2 choice bands prized. But yeah, we lost. It's unfortunate. I'm telling you, Spread is just a deck we can't beat, man. Spread is a deck we can't beat. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it up here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. We whiffed our skateboards. I know I preserved them in the deck for this reason. Oh, but I only played 3. Okay, we have to play 4. That's a card we have to play 4 of. I'm gonna bring this down to 3. I forgot that we only played 3. That's my bad. But anyways, regardless, we didn't draw them, which really sucked. I'm not gonna lie, that's really annoying. But you know what? The deck is a lot of fun. Spread is a rough matchup. Obviously, you have 2 low HP. All your Pokemon are really low HP, so Spread kind of sucks. Like, you can deal with attacks. Like, you can deal with Pokemon that can OHKO all your dudes because they're only taking 1 prize at a time most of the time. But it's really hard to deal with Pokemon that can just spread damage and OHKO you throughout the game. So it is what it is there. That's what I meant by counter decking. All my opponents, they love to do it, man. Anyways, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. It's just funny to me. Let me know what you guys think of Rotom. I think Raticate's a lot of fun. I don't know if I like Raticate or Magcargo more. The cool thing about Magcargo is that if you have Sophocles in hand, you can put tools in your hand with Magcargo for the following turn. If you have Acrobike in hand, you can make sure that one of the top decks is a tool. If you have a bunch of tools in your hand, you can always put yourself a Sophocles or an Ultra Ball into your hand. So it's really good at manipulating your game for you. And you only play a 2-2 line, so you can increase your tool count here. You can play 2 more of these and go down to a 2-2 line of Magcargo. Raticate has its own benefits though. Chuck Away means you can toss cards from your hand more often. Item Maniac means that you can put a bunch of tools in your hand and either your opponent will judge you or they'll copycat you. Either way, you either get more cards in your hand or I guess technically less because you're getting shuffle drawn. But usually you're kind of stuck whenever you're using that card anyways. Or so either they're going to judge you and they're going to give you a different hand, or they're going to copycat you and you get to pull off your little combo with the tools and stuff. So it's pretty useful in its own right, but only because of the fact that people like competitive decks will be playing judge, and I don't want to give my opponents a benefit of copycat. I don't like using the attack as much, but it is a little bit more aggressive way to play this deck, I guess. You also have more HP, which means it's harder for you to be knocked out, but you do punish yourself with Shrine, and you have to be a lot more careful about when you play down your Shrine, which is a little bit annoying because you want to thin as much as possible. And what was the other thing? And oh yeah, you have a GX down, which is not great because the whole thing is the deck runs off non-GX Pokemon. So you know, it has its pros and cons. It just really depends on what you want to prefer. But if you were to play this deck with the Magcargo, what I would personally do is cut down to a 2-2 line of Magcargo and actually probably play another Lele and another Sophocles. That way you have a higher draw count. That's what I would do personally. So if that was, I think I would keep the tool count at this number. What I tried to do is make sure it's 1.5 more the amount that I need in the discard pile. So I'm playing, I believe, 14 right now. 4, 8, 8 plus 6 is 14. I'm playing 14 because that means that you'll have 9 in the discard pile, keeping you with 5 more in your hand. So that's why I like the tool count, because you can accommodate for prizes as well as what you need to play down on your board. So I feel like the tool count is fine. Increasing your tool count is never a bad thing. I don't think I would go below this though, personally. Increasing your draw support count is always good without Lele. We are playing a bunch of cards to help you thin, as well as you can always just slap these cards down because you don't ever have to worry about your bench space because you're not really worried about Lele. Every time one Rotom gets knocked out, you just replace it with another Rotom in your hand or like through an S-Ball or something. So I like the deck itself. The Raticate is the only thing I would change, but the deck is so much fun. So if you want to play a fun deck post-rotation, if you want to bring this to a League Cup and do pretty well, like this deals well with Blaziken, that deals well with Buzzwole matchups. This actually does pretty well versus Zoroark matchups because you get rid of their DCEs and they don't have a way to recover outside of a Oranguru, and these OHKO Oranguru. This does really well against all these metal decks that are coming out right now. This is spread, so if things are like right out of your range, you can always use Spinning Fan as well as have a free retreater. This does horrendously, hilariously amazing against Rayquaza because it does 20 more damage for each of their tool, for each of their energy on the board. They're gonna have 6, so you're at least hitting 130. With choice band that's 160. If you have spread that's 180, they're gonna have at least 6 on the board most of the time. But if they have more, you get to just crush them. And then this is really good for just finishing off Pokemon that retreat, or even like Fan Rotom does, or even against like whenever shrine damage like adds up really, really quickly. Another card you can play in this deck is Counter Catcher if you're not the biggest fan of Guzma. I like the idea of Counter Catcher because you can what's it called? You can play your draw supporter and not have to worry about playing Guzma that turn, which means you can actually play a draw supporter pretty much every turn, which is really good. So Counter Catcher might be fun in this deck actually. That's something to try out as well. You can maybe play with a Guzma Counter Catcher count, but I would at least have 4 ways to put Pokemon back active, and I would have a higher count of Guzma, or at least play like a 2-2 split or something. But that's just me. But that's all my opinions on the deck. Let me know what you guys think. It's been a while. I know a lot of people always love me to play these rogue, more fun decks, and this is an example of one. Let me know what other decks you want to see me play post-rotation as well. This has been a lot of fun. Shout out to Antonio. He gave me the idea for Raticate, and I figured, hey, how else am I going to upload a Raticate video? I'm not going to play Raticate otherwise, so boom, there you go. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.